My name is Chad Randall, and my address is on file. I came here tonight to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves, with the hope that the school board would be willing to lay the politics of this matter aside and rationally consider what is an overwhelmingly amount of evidence that children need not be masked. Based on studies done by Stanford University and others, we know that we are dealing with a virus that has an infection fatality rate, an IFR, no higher than influenza viruses, even lower at 0.04%, and yet we have never masked for the flu season. Regarding children, there is a 1,000-fold difference in risks between old and young. Of the 4.2 million children that are said to have had COVID, the mortality rate was 0.008%. That number is even lower between ages 5 and 11. We cannot live in fear, and we certainly cannot teach our children to live in fear. The CDC's own February 2021 double mask study reported that masking may impede breathing, which can trigger a variety of other problems, including acute anxiety attacks. These harms are even more likely to occur in children, according to the report. Evidence also points to tremendous physiological damage to children, with potential catastrophic impacts on the cognitive development of children. This is even more critical in relation to children with special needs or those within the autism spectrum who need to be able to recognize facial expressions as part of their ongoing development. The accumulating evidence suggests that prolonged mask use in children or even adults can cause harms, and also suggests masks as currently used are ineffective in reducing transmission anyway. Virologist Marguerite Bryson writes this: "For children and adolescents, masks are an absolute no-no. To deprive a child or an adolescent's brain from oxygen or to restrict it in any way is not only dangerous to their health, it is absolutely criminal. Oxygen deficiency inhibits the development of the brain, and the damage that has been taken place cannot be reversed. The child needs the brain to learn, the brain needs the oxygen to function. We don't need a clinical study to understand that COVID-19 masks are a crime against humanity and child abuse. Those of us who are awake to the truth, who haven't taken the bait and swallowed the fear propaganda, see you for what this is and what it is, and we'll remember that at the ballot box. The children of this community are not an opportunity for you to drive a political narrative or a policy agenda. The children of this community are the future of this community, and they will grow up, and the truth of what you're doing will be made known to them, and they will not forget, and let us pray that they can forgive you for what you're doing to them. History will record and remember what side of this issue.
Please feel free to send us the rest of your remarks via email or phone.
End the mask mandate.